The reason that an eye prosthesis is so important is because the eyes are the window to the soul. And people, when we talk to each other in our society, and in all societies that I know of, we look into each other's eyes for confirmation and affirmation. I remember the first eye that I painted. I was working for a boss, and he said to me, he was so busy, and he said, please just take this patient and paint his eye. And I said, well, I don't think I'm there yet. And he said, I don't care, just fill up the time, just paint. And I had to paint this bright blue iris. It started off when we went to buy school uniforms for the children for the year, and Pedro says I went window shopping. I fell through the window. There was a hole in the paving and I hadn't seen it, and my sandal hooked on the paving, and I went through the shop window and dislocated my thumb, and I was unable to work for 8 weeks. Whilst that recovery was still in place, unfortunately Pedro was involved in a motor accident. A taxi turned out in front of him. When the bank called him, he was lying in the hospital bed, and the bank said, in which case, since both of you are incapacitated, we're calling in your overdraft. And if it wasn't for FMI's policy, paying at that stage for both of us, we would have lost our business. With our income and our business, we're able to provide for our patients, their families, because if you look at it just from that perspective, each and every one of our patients would be shunned in society.
My name is Barbara, and I lost my eye when I was 3 years old. I went to the doctor and found out about Beryl, or the practice that Beryl was working at, and they decided to give it a try. I don't think that I realized how much she meant to me, because if it wasn't for her, I would have not been able to face the world, and I wouldn't have achieved most of the stuff without that confidence. So she really changed my life.